What keeps me up at night? What do I lose sleep over? Well, I could think of 4 things. First one is running out of money. I left the United States last year with a little over 40,000 in my name, and I've gone through a lot of that money. So yeah, running out of money is a huge fear. If you run out of money abroad, you run the risk of being deported back to your home country. And imagine being deported back to the United States broke. Yeah, that would be really, really bad. So that's the first thing. Another one is, it's my son. He's in his early 20s, almost in his mid 20s. So he's obviously an adult. He's working full time. He's got his own place to live. Well, he's sharing a place, but you get the idea. It seems like every year in the US it gets harder and harder to get ahead. You've got stagnant wages, just a host of all sorts of other problems. It's just, people don't really seem to get promoted at work anymore. You just get more work and you don't get paid more for it. Lousy benefits that cost more and more every year. You get the idea. So you've got financial insecurity. That makes me worry about him, whether or not he'll be able to really take flight and be fully sufficient instead of just getting by like so many other people in his age group, and older people as well. What else? Geopolitical instability. The United States is in a state of turmoil right now. I don't think I need to tell you this. It's very unstable right now. My country is alienating Europe right now as I speak, which could threaten foreign travel to Europe. That could be off the table at some point if the U.S. screws up badly enough. And I've always wanted to go to Europe. I've never been there. It's always been a dream of mine. My ancestors are from Italy. That's my mother country. I've always wanted to visit, and that might not be a possibility for the foreseeable future if things between the U.S. and Europe don't get straightened out right quick. Another fear of mine, obviously, is employment. I'm still without a job. It didn't work out in Mexico, and now I'm transiting to Vietnam. In fact, 1 month from today, I'll be flying from Vancouver, British Columbia to Ho Chi Minh City, Vietnam. And then there, I'll be looking for a job as a business English teacher. My primary goals are Hanoi and Da Nang. I like those areas better than Ho Chi Minh City, better climate. And plus Hanoi, being the largest city in the country, more job opportunities there. So that's my game plan. But I've got, 90 days as a visitor in Vietnam to pound the pavement. Although I could leave Vietnam and come back for another 90 days, but that's pushing it. So again, I've got limited time to pull this off. And if it doesn't work out for me in Vietnam, Thailand would be my next option, but that would require starting all over again with the paperwork, the legalization process. That took me over $1,000 in a few months for Vietnam. But with Thailand, it's backwards from Vietnam. In Vietnam, you need to show up with your papers already legalized and ready, and then you look for a job. Where Thailand, you look for a job, and if you get a job offer, then you deal with the paperwork. So that's nice. And then with Thailand, I would get 60 days as a visitor to get it on. And so that's it. Those are my biggest fears. Running out of money, my son's well-being, geopolitical instability in the United States, and finding employment abroad. So thank you for taking time out of your day, listening to me huff and puff as I walk this hiking trail. In Guatemala City, we're over at 5,000 feet, so we're pretty high up. But this is Jason with the Spend Channel, single parent, empty nester, digital nomad, where I help empty nest single parents, 40 to 60 in the United States, build a game plan for relocating abroad. So thank you for watching again. Be sure to like and subscribe, share this with your friends, and I've got links to my website in the description of this video. Thanks again. Take care. We'll see you in the next video.